Hello.
Give her 2 like full-size scoops and maybe some grass hay, and I think that might be a good change, especially with Coco getting ready to do something like the prelim stuff. You know, like she'll be conditioning, she'll be doing more of this, so we're only going to be burning more calories. So if she can do that and then 1 extra flake of hay, then I think we're on the right track.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Don't overreact, just trot and go forward. He'll figure it out. More forward than this. And if he canters, you're just like, that's not the exercise, right? But your job is to keep him straight so he's slightly counterflexed. Okay? His job is to move his legs, but that's better. Okay? Is that the inside? Okay. You should be able to ride this as if there were poles all. Okay, there's 2 things I would fix. What's at least one of them?
My reins.
Okay, that's a good start. Okay, you can't keep, I agree with him. If he said that's the next biggest thing he'd fix, you need to be able to not have such separate hands to try to get him somewhere, because your turn out of it is always falling out. So just that alone, your reins being a bit crazy and you not looking to the next is also making him fall out. So you're jumping the pole relatively straight, but after that, it's not. Right after that, you're falling out to then get back in. Oh, that'll be good that we have that here.
Yeah. And it's good enough for the beginner mom's head.
Just what happened, what you said. She's not looking ahead either.
Not at all.
Look ahead. Next quadrant. The check has been...
Good. Good.
Is he grunting because he doesn't like this?
No.
Oh.
Okay, walk.
Left lead outside 5.
Right? So why isn't it working? What are the things that you remember that he told you? Slowing him down and pulling on him isn't going to do it. You can fix it during the exercise. You can't always walk to fix your problems. How many penalties does that get you in your show jump course? Too many, you'll lose. That's not 5. this in a 2-point. See straight? Okay, he's falling out. That's all I'm going to say. Good correction. Better. You looking ahead? You looking ahead? Look. You don't need to stare at it till his front legs are over it. That's his job. Look, because you know you're going to leave the ground. Look. Look!
Turn your head, not just your eyes.
Look. Look. Yes. Look. Okay, so if you know he's going to get close, all you have to do is change the canter, right? You know that the pole is where it is. He's a thoroughbred. Thoroughbred. Hey, Abby, good walk.
Yeah, lesson. Yeah.
And between the yellow to that blue pole, what's the difference? Did you feel it?
I kept getting like a long stride a little bit.
From which one?
The blue to the red.
Good. Which means what about that? That because I didn't walk and did not pull out a measuring tape for you guys and walk your perfect strides, right? So what should I have seen you do to that one each time? To go slower? What's a half halt?
A half
So what is that, faster or slower? So do you need to go slower when you're getting a long spot in the 5?
No, I should.
Close your distance, right? Because the long spot means that you didn't quite make it there, right? A half halt means that you're planning to slow down, right? So that's not the correct reaction. But between the yellow and the blue, what was happening? You kept getting what to the blue?
Short.
Yes. And it wasn't, you actually, if you can hear him, if you play your video, his breathing is in the same rhythm. So your rhythm was actually really good, but the poles are set by like this much, right, of a difference in each stride. So not just in one, but in each stride, that you need to recognize that change. You were on that circle for like 30 minutes or something like that. It felt like it wasn't, right? But so you need to recognize that difference, because like that's what got you messed up every once in a while, right? If you took a little bit long to that one and you never reacted to what the next pole was going to be, that's when you lost your rhythm. Otherwise it was good. And to the left, he's overbent to the left. He never was fully straight. And you know, like I'm going to try to hold myself accountable in some of these lessons to see if you correct that, right? Because if you watch your video, like he was raising the left side, the outside of the color when you were meant to be in the colors of each one, and his hind leg would kind of kick out around it. Even a couple of them, you almost missed the pole completely. And so I should have seen, I liked where your hands were, I should have seen that he was almost slightly counterflexed. Okay, if you recognize that and that you need to plan looking ahead in this exercise that much more, because you literally watch your video. As you're going over it, you're still looking at it. Okay, at that point you have made it to the other side, so you're still worried about what's behind you. And like he said, that one stride, and at any level, but especially like we're preparing you for way ahead in advance, right? Like we want to keep everything that you're doing when it comes to competition fairly easy, right? But you're behind. If you're like, there it went, and he's doing his job, you're now lacking your next
Preparation.
job, right?
Yeah.
Like you're meant to be telling him where to go next. Almost so much that when you heard us talking over here, that one time where you heard us talking to this very sweet lady that's here reminiscing her past, you almost missed that red pole because you were focused on that. And that's that split second, you literally were like, shit, and had to steer back over, right? So that's where, like, that's how serious it is that you need to be that focused. Lead, inside 3, looking ahead, keeping him straight. And I liked where your hands were, so you're going to keep doing that. I haven't seen you fix anything at all. Okay, what you need to turn onto the inside line from the outside ring. His outside body. You're literally on the outside track in the middle. Okay, what's your next one? You're still off your line. You're still off your line. You're still off your line. You're there. You're off your line. Turn. 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 Keep turning. Turn. Turn. Nope. 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 Where your line is important. That's 4. That's not what we're getting. Good. Turn. There you go. Turning. Look. Better. Turning. Don't lean to the inside. Turn your horse. Hands down. Use your leg. Your eye's still late. Way better on the line, speed, and rhythm. I could argue you could still get straighter. Your eye's late. Good. 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 Bad. Bad. Bad.
You're not turning your head, Abby.
Bad. It's too late. Look now. There. There. Look. Don't get faster and faster and faster. That's what gets you into trouble. Bad. I don't need to, I shouldn't have to tell you. Your dad should not have to tell you why I'm saying bad. Yeah, you should want to fix that process. There. Nope.
Specifically in this area.
Yeah.
She's not turning her head. Shit.
It's bad. Yeah, you're late. I can see the last stride you're going to leave from. You don't need to look at that last stride. Count it in your head. 1, 2, look. 1, 2, look. 1, yes. 1, 2, look.
Jesus.
To look at that last stride. Count it in your head. 1, 2, look. 1, 2, look. 1, yes. 1, 2, look. 1, 2, look. Good. Look. Look. Look at the, yes. Okay, good, walk.
Jesus.
You tell
Left
what.
lead inside 3.
Great, you're falling out. No, don't. Go back and do that again. Perfect. Keep your speed, because we always tend to sit and then want to collect. Still falling out. Look, stop, 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 stop. Still falling out. You should be in the middle in your length and let your hips follow. Did you make the striding at the last one? Do not fall in. Nope. Nope. That's still falling out. Yield out to get a lead change. He just needs to change the bend to be that direct. Slight jump involved. Hold your rhythm. Hold it. Better. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Good. That's not sitting. Good. When he has to reach for something, yes, it like sends her a little bit out of the tack, and then she just stays in her stirrups instead of like being able to follow the motion and learn how to take it in her hip.
Okay.
She stays really here, and like you gotta want to like
Right.
kind of go through that. Okay, you're late to turn. Turn, look.
That was really short.
Yes, it is. So you need to react at the blue pole.
It's not my fault.
I hope you brought water on the lesson that you just had your vaccine. Okay, this has not ever been the same stride at all. Avi, this is not the same striding. You're getting 4 and 3. Yeah, you got it, like it shouldn't have taken 3 circles. You just did this. This isn't a free-for-all lesson. You gotta actually get the striding that we talk about. Canner. Okay. First thing is your line in the middle. Okay, that's too many. So if you're getting blue to blue, and you've gotten 5 and he trots every time on this one, okay? You should know that by now, right? Or else we're too late. We're halfway through our show jump course. Got 5 again. Got 5. We're not getting 5. Drop your stirrups. We're not getting 5. stirrups, but you're gonna keep going. Keep going. He got the 5 and he fell out. And you're just in your hands and pulling, and you've gotten 5 every time. If you pull on him, we're done here. Okay? I knew that was gonna be 5 from the time you landed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How'd I know? This will be 4. I could see that coming based on your reaction from the yellow. Okay, it's the same thing he said to you. You always go straight to your hand when it's not necessary. And then Disco's getting in trouble. He's not heavy. He's not doing anything. So all you should have to do is direct him. And if he takes a bit of a long one, you slow down for 0.5 seconds. Right? But so far you've gotten 1 extra stride, which means you're too slow. You're 2 in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're on the outside track. Good reaction. Because he got too fast. Now he's too slow and you're on the outside again. I have not seen you counter. That's 5. Okay, walk. Good, now react. That's too big of a reaction. That's too big of a reaction. How many strides are you getting? How many strides are you getting? 4. How many strides did you just get? No, you got 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he straight? 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, walk. It was easier this way. You didn't have a reaction. We're not getting 5. We're back to 4 and 5s again. You need to have a reaction. That's still 5. Thank you. Thank you. Good. You can walk. Okay? Because we struggled with that, if we were talking about serious, like being on it, he is always constantly falling out of that circle. Anna, she's too bent to the inside. When are you looking to the next? Too late. I want to see your head turn. Your body's... Okay, so you've got your rhythm down, so you should be wanting to make sure other things that we've talked about are good, like your eye and not yanking your inside rein to get him to turn, but holding the line the whole way through from his outside. How many was that?
5.
That was 6. That was 6, okay? I can see it coming based on your reaction when you land. This is what you struggle with. This should make you almost borderline frustrated, not at your horse, but at you for not getting it right. You should want to understand this rhythm, right? I'd be in there like, okay, I need to make sure I have this. Which ones are shorter? Which ones are longer? Which one am I falling out? It's funny, he falls out every time he breaks to trot because that's what you let him do in the canter. How many was that? How many was that? No, that was 6. So what are you going to do differently this time? That's still 6. You still fell out and went slower. Okay, go ahead. Did you get it right? Walk. But I like to see that your first reaction wasn't to pull back. Good job. That was good.
Jeez.
Okay, was that straight? Okay, so your first responsibility was way off. You wiggled to that the whole way. So of course he wasn't going to be able to make it because the first thing wasn't even correct. What canter are we creating from this? Great. Land. Land. Good job. Okay, walk. Okay, your reactions were a bit late, so you still got close to the short ones and a little bit off your long ones, and I'm talking by a fraction, but you should recognize that. right? One of them actually thought you weren't going to make it. In the last 2 strides, you had a reaction at least to make him get there. And so, like, at least that's what I'm looking for. But I want to see that you have them after the pull.